Testing, testing. What's up? So today is Monday, November 3rd. 3rd. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. I had that thing in the beginning because I'm streaming on my new MacBook, so I wanted to test some things out, make sure everything was working fine. But so there is Red Folder News at 10 a.m. I'm honestly excited for Red Folder News. We haven't had some in a long time. So I mean, yeah, I feel like the main things I marked out right now is I have like previous day high marked out and London lows. I'm pretty sure we already swept out Asia lows, right? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm obviously bullish toward previous day high, but if we start getting closer to like 10 a.m. though, I might just wait for news to come out. I normally wait for news to come out, honestly. I don't know. I felt like starting at 9:30 today. So it looks like NQ might take previous day high already. So yeah, we're probably gonna hit previous day high pretty soon. Um, Honestly, we're gonna put in an SMT. It looks like at open. So I mean, I feel like this is low key a little challenging. Is that another SMT up there? Not really. Yes, there's only that SMT at the lows I see. I was just looking at an SMT. Am I bugging? Oh, okay. That's what I was looking at. So it'll definitely be interesting to see if that could hold, or it could come a little lower and sweep out like that, or maybe even further. Honestly, though, if NQ is going to come up and sweep out previous day high and get an immediate reaction off that, that will make me kind of bearish. So right now, NQ and ES they're not correlated. I mean, NQ is going up at open, ES is going down. So I want to wait for them to pretty much start moving in sync. So we put it in like a newer SMT now. It's like a little more significant. Interesting. So NQ is starting to pull back a little bit now. There is an SMT at the high now. The highest time frame gap is this 3-minute right here. The thing I'm looking at is there's this unfilled, it's got to be unfilled, right? There's this unfilled 5-minute gap down here, right? There's an SMT at the high. I feel like ES is moving pretty bearish. I mean, the short I'm looking at, oh, we're going to hit this unfilled 5-minute gap and it's going to ruin the setup. Yeah, this setup, I doubt I'm going to get an entry. Even like, and it's not like bearish trades aren't the move right now, to be honest, because just how we're so bullish higher time frame. I have to do that for data 1-to-1. I feel like the best option here is just to wait for a retracement into this 5-minute gap and hopefully get a rejection out of it. I'm not taking this. I mean, I'm thinking right now. Because there's no way we're not going to rebalance that unfilled 5-minute. Okay, yeah, we just rebalanced that. So we're trading inside this 5-minute gap right now. We have an SMT at the highs, but we also have an, I gotta say, there's definitely gotta be an SMT somewhere. Yeah, there's an SMT at the lows too still. So since if there's like an SMT on both sides, I'm gonna listen to the one in line with my bias. And overall, if I had to pick, I gotta be bullish today. So I want to see the highest time frame gap that opens up here. It would be nice. This 3-minute kind of looks nice. If maybe this 3-minute gap will open up, get an inverse off of that, I could take a long. Yeah, because once we put in that SMT up there and started reacting down, I was literally only bearish until we hit this 5-minute gap. I mean, like there's a small chance we could come down to like, let's say here, But honestly, if I had to guess, especially the way we're reacting right now, I think we're going to hold that gap right there. Wow, interesting. So NQ is kind of dumping right now. We tapped into the discounted 5 minute, right? So I mean, if we're gonna remain bullish, we gotta start holding like really soon. I mean, like I guess the last line of defense, if we're gonna remain bullish, is maybe like the 15 minute down here. But I really think we're gonna start pushing up soon. This 5 minute's gonna open up, isn't it? Maybe. Just checking higher time frame. I mean, I feel like we want to hit this high up here. I feel like we wouldn't just come that close and not hit it. I feel like that's a good draw. Like it's relative equal highs at previous day high. So whenever we do eventually shift order flow back to bullish, I feel like that'd be a good target. I mean, I say relative, but I feel like when we're talking previous day high, it's close enough. So we might even tap into this discounted 15 minute. So this is a 5 minute close right here. So I really got to pay attention to this because honestly, if we close through this 5 minute, I don't want to take a long unless we actually tap into that 15 minute that's down here, to be honest. I know it's a small detail, but wow, this is getting crazy. Okay, interesting. So I mean, that 5 minute inverted. So honestly, I mean, I know it's really close, but if it starts shooting up now, I'd really question. Well, I guess we are trading inside a higher time frame, 15 minute, to be honest. So like, I guess I'd take back what I said. Because I just like to base my trades out of 5 or 15 minute gaps. And I feel like if we start inverting gaps like that, I don't like it. But I mean, if the 15 minutes can hold, it's okay. So the only thing that sucks is if we're gonna open up this 5 minute gap right here, this 5 minute gap is huge. It's gonna suck. Oh wait, I had it drawn out incorrectly. It's still huge. But like we'd have to start pushing up like right now. Because it's gonna murder the risk to reward. But I mean this is a really significant SMT we just put in. I mean we swept out the extreme low right here from 8 a.m. So I guess we tapped into that discounted 15 minute. So this is like the literal last area I'd like to see. Well, I guess actually maybe if we swept out this low. Well, ES already swept it out though, so yeah, this is kind of like the last area I'd like to see price come down to remain bullish. We're moving crazy bearish. Honestly, I kind of wasn't even expecting much though until 10 a.m. news came out. And I feel like a lot of days when I trade before 10 a.m. news, I feel like it's pretty quick. I feel like they usually don't happen at like 9:45. If you know what I mean. I want to know though, are we opening up? No, we got time until we open up that gap. And the thing is too, let's say if I took like a 5-minute inverse, like there's no shot I'm gonna hit TP in 5 minutes before news. So I guess we just opened up this 5-minute gap. There's literally no inversions to it. There's a 3-minute, that sucks. It's a 4-minute too. I mean, I'm probably just waiting until 10 a.m. news to be honest, but one of the only things I would try before 10 a.m. news, which I don't even know if I want to try if it did happen, but if we were to open up like this 4-minute and just barely like inverse it, maybe take a retrace that until 5-minute, but I don't know about all that. We're not even gonna open up the 4-minute. So I mean, there's a 3-minute gap here, but it's just a cooked risk reward. Absolutely cooked. Honestly, ES might take London lows if we're gonna keep moving like this. It's honestly possible that when 10 a.m. news comes out, it could manipulate like a little lower, and then we start continuing up like after 10 a.m. news comes out. I could see that, to be honest. So looks like we're getting a reaction finally. We might tap into this unfilled 5-minute gap. If there wasn't 10 a.m. news, I feel like this 5-minute gap would be a great condition. Where like if it inverted it, I'd be bullish, but if it started holding, I'd be bearish. But 10 a.m. news can just do whatever. Oh. Wow, so that S&T just got ran through at these lows, and ES is coming for London lows right now. Looks like an S&T at London lows. Once we start displacing away from that, that'd be nice. And I honestly like how we're leaving behind an unfilled 5-minute gap, which is like a great target. Honestly, I low-key want news to come out soon because like I really can't trade through news. But the second news comes out, if we leave behind that unfilled 5-minute, it's a great target. Well, it's gonna be an unfilled 15 actually, but I mean I'm still just waiting for 10 a.m. Speaking of, you said, have you ever looked into quarterly theory in addition to ICT? Honestly, I haven't. I've seen people talk about it, but I feel like if I start adding more stuff, it might confuse me. I should definitely. I'll look into it though. Honestly, I guess. Do you use quarterly theory? Joey AK 94. So it looks like we're coming up a little bit. We haven't swept out London lows. So I mean, honestly, I feel like at this point I can't even take longs until we sweep out London lows and ES. To be honest. You said very interesting concept. It's based on ICT's work, thus no adding unnecessary stuff. It gave more clarity to some of his concepts. I'll definitely look into it. Like 5 minutes till news, finally. I think ES is about to take London lows finally. They're like it's like 2 points away. So we did take out London lows. Looks like we're starting to react off of it already. But honestly, in a normal day, if there wasn't 10 a.m. news, I'd start looking for a reaction trade like immediately, to be honest. But I just can't trade so close to 10 a.m. news. Wow, there's this 3 minute. That looks. You said ask you anything? Yeah, you can ask me anything. I don't know the answer to that. I'm sorry. He said, oh man. He said to get milk. I was thinking about making a joke like that. So we're about to open up yet another unfilled 5 minute gap, probably right when news comes out. And this is going to be an unfilled 15. This is going to be another unfilled 5. Well, that already is. But, so we got 2 minutes till news comes out. And honestly, like, I'll start taking trades as soon as like 2 minutes after 10 a.m. news. As long as 2 minutes goes by. This is exciting. Got like 45 seconds till news. We have a very clear S&T at London lows. So we got like 10 seconds till news. Is that it? Dog, there's no way that was red folder news. Okay. I can't believe that was 10 a.m. news. I mean, I'm still looking for longs here. I mean, I wonder if it took a second to come out because of the government shutdown, maybe? The numbers are out. I mean, so this is a 30-second we're going to open up right here. My break-even point, if I were to take this, would be that unfilled 5-minute. Wow, this thing inverts quick. I gotta take this. Honestly, something like that. I might go for less risk reward, to be honest. You said, does Alpha Futures provide a trading view account that comes with the second space chart? So I mean, you can trade like on Tradeovate, which allows you to log in through TradingView, but you still got to pay for like the TradingView Premium, which allows you to use the second chart. Or you can use Alpha Ticks, which is their platform, and that allows you to use the second chart for free. It's just included. I gotta check. There's a 1 minute. There is a 1 minute. Oh, I got it. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Of course. So if this 1 minute inverts, I might take this. Or whatever the highest time frame gap here is. Oh God. Is there a 2 minute here? No 2 minute, no 3 minute. Yeah, if this 1 minute inverts, I gotta take this. I'm just trying to think which account I want to take it on. I'm thinking really hard about this. Honestly, I'm gonna take it on this account. Why not? I like this setup. So I'm gonna go break even when we hit that unfilled 5 minute gap above. And I'll take this once we close through this 1 minute gap right here. So I want to see a strong close to this gap. I don't want to see it close like right at the gap. That's good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. I'm in there. Oh, I could have been in for more. Whatever. I suck at calculating my position size sometimes. So, I'll show my executions in 1 second. I'm just thinking. Um, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. So, yeah, that's my break-even point. Okay. So I should be able to. I hope this works. Okay. Oh, wow. That's great. I mean, while you're down there, I'll buy one more. Damn, I hope this is gonna stop me out. Hopefully not. I'm just thinking my risk to reward. I'm comfortable with that, to be honest. I want to say that's even the unfilled 5 minute gap where I'd go break even. Yeah, honestly, even if this setup loses, I'm kind of okay with it. I mean, because like I know like right now it might look bearish, but like higher time frame we're bullish. We took out London lows on ES, so there's like a higher time frame SMT. Yeah, I'm probably getting stopped out here. That sucks. Okay, Hutch got stopped out there. Honestly, I feel like the SMT is not gonna hold. Like, I mean, unless maybe we just needed a resweep. Mm, there's a chance I might retry this if we come right back up and invert a gap again. I'll only try it one more time. I mean, we're gonna open up this 1 minute. I want to say. I hope it doesn't just fly up and not open it. So if it does fly up, 20 point stop. Nah. See, the 1 minute opens up though. There's no 2 minute, no 3 minute, no 4 minute. Yeah, there's just. Oh, we're gonna open up another unfilled 5 minute. That's annoying. That is annoying. I need to put up my trading view. I meant to do that. So, I mean, we're going to open up this 5-minute. We're moving really bearish. Unless it decided it wants to start moving up now. But the thing is, so this 5-minute might open up. I could take this long and hope this 5 minutes not going to open up. I don't think I want to do that. Actually, I do. I lied. What is this, like 27 points? Well, so the thing is, what? Sir, calm down. I can't take that. That's all the way up there. I can take that, but what am I going to enter position size? God damn it. Okay, I guess I actually guessed right, maybe. That's great. So I'm going to go break even at that unfilled 5-minute. I'll show my executions in 1 second. I'm going to do something like that, to be honest. And yeah, I'll go break even at the unfilled 5-minute. I think you can see my executions. I got to move my take profit, though. It's not where I'm selling. So this unfilled 15 minutes at all the way up here. Well, 182. Yeah, like a 1 to 1.5. That's perfect. So I feel like on a normal day, I would go break even at that most recent internal high, which we just took out. But it's like, I feel like we got a great displacement candle. We have an S&T at London lows, higher time frame, moving bullish. So honestly, I only did that because I'm pretty sure if I lose this trade, I blow the account. So might as well go in for full size. So I like that we opened up that gap though. This huge 1-minute gap right here. So like even if we retrace down, that would be a great thing to support us up. Honestly though, this will probably be the last trade I take today because I mean if I lose twice, I gotta walk away as part of my rules. And my stop is not there. My stop is there. Oh, I'm just looking at my trading view chart. But so I guess we're tapping into that 1-minute gap right now. So hopefully that's gonna send us up higher now. That was a pretty nice reaction. I mean, I feel like if we were gonna react off this gap, the strongest way to do it is just to kind of tap in like that, give a quick tap, and just start coming right back out like it's doing right now. You said, "Hey Tim, how are you doing?" Yeah, I remember you, Sam Rat. I'm good. How are you? So we're getting a nice push up. So once we hit, I want to say it's whatever the unfilled 5-minute is. I have it marked down in Trading View. So when we come up here, is that where it is? I suck at drawing. Where's my horizontal line tool? Oh, I gotta enable magnet mode. I'm not used to this. Is it this? Yeah, so we're getting pretty close to my break even right now. So we made equal highs. Yeah, okay. So that's my break even. So I need to be break even right there. And honestly, I'm gonna hold my full position just this unfilled 15-minute gap up here because we look at the higher time frame. Yeah, I feel like we gotta, even if we're gonna remain bearish, I feel like a great thing to rebounds would be this unfilled 15-minute up here. So hopefully we gotta get some follow through. Oof. Not the biggest fan of this reaction. So I mean, we'd have to start like tapping this gap right here and move up like right now for me to. I mean, I'd still want to see, honestly, for me to keep like for me to be more confident in this, then I'm not going to stop the break even. I want to see a close above that candle, and then I'd be like, oh nice, we're in business here. But until then, I'm still a little scared to be honest. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll have to break even there. Ugh. I mean, honestly though, like I feel like if that 5-minute gap's gonna hold, it's a little scary, honestly. Like for at least longs, I should say. Let me look. Is there any? Because I feel like if we're gonna hold, wow, am I really about to go bouncing between trades like this? I'm looking at there's a 2-minute right now. That's there's an SMT in this 2-minute. There is an SMT. Wow. Mm, I'm looking down TradingView. There's this 2-minute I'm buying. I don't know if I want to try this 2-minute because we're honestly, if we're not gonna hold this SMT at London lows, I mean, what is this? 56 points? That's crazy. 4-8 contracts. Thank God I didn't close through. Didn't tempt me to take this. I mean, there's no 3-minute gap. No 4-minute, 5-minute. Yeah, just the thing is, I feel like we're tapping into this 5-minute and just having such a strong reaction off of it. So at this point, I'm kind of like, hey, I gotta be bearish. This is a 2-minute. I don't even think I'm gonna get an entry on this, even if I tried to take this 2-minute. Yeah, no, because so ES just took out that internal low down there where I want to go break even. Well, NQ just did as well. So, but honestly though, I'm definitely leaning a lot more bearish right now. And that was the trade I was eyeing. I didn't actually take it. But so, like, we tapped into that unfilled 5-minute and reacted off of it. So, I mean, yeah, the only thing is for us to tap into a 15-minute gap, we'd have to come all the way back up here. I guess so. We're putting in a newer SMT now, too. With what is this, Friday's low? Mm, So the thing I'm thinking about right now is I know we did this 5 minute gap, but I feel like if only if we were to invert this gap right now, only for the sheer fact that we swept out that higher time frame low on ES, and that could be the thing that fuels us to go up higher. I might try this one more time. So I mean, we have like an SMT at London and an SMT at low, but I mean only if we invert the highest time frame gap here. But I mean, yeah, I'm just thinking about if I want to be bearish or not. I think this would be the last thing. If we can react off that low, maybe that would be like my last thing before I'm saying we're bearish. You said time when I'm buying. You said time when I'm buying. Why it adding? When you're buying, it's adding into. Oh, like it's adding to the same trade position. I think I know what you're probably on like Trading View or something. Yeah, I don't know why it just kind of does that. It doesn't think in multiple positions. It kind of just like averages. If you're in two positions, like it'll average them together. I feel like a lot of platforms do that, to be honest. I want to see if this 3 minutes gonna open up. Because if this 3 minute doesn't open up and this 2 minute gets inverted, I'm gonna try this long. I mean, even if the 3 minute opens up and gets inverted, I'd try that too. Yeah, we might not. I mean, are we gonna open up a 5 minute? Maybe. So I mean, honestly, if we're not gonna react up anytime soon and we're gonna keep going down, I mean, there's a chance. I mean, if we don't start reacting up immediately and we open up this 5 minute, come back up and get a clear rejection out of that, I'd take a short, to be honest. But right now, I'm still waiting to see if we can get like an inverse of the 3 minute. But we'd have to come up and invert it pretty quick. Oh, there's a little SMT at the lows, I think. Yeah, a very minor one, but nonetheless, it's still an SMT. I did not see that coming up that quick. Interesting. There's no shot it's gonna inverse. Honestly, I feel like it'd be higher probability if we can open up this 5 minute invert it for long, to be honest. Because I feel like when I look at ES right now, my head's in the way. But like we're like winking at this low we swept out. I kind of like the look of that. So we just opened up this unfilled 5 minute gap right here. Interesting. I feel like there's nothing I can do right now, like in terms of trades. I just gotta wait for more price action to play out. Wow, we're so dumping. Dude, any Q's about to hit low and lows. I really did not think that was gonna happen. You said, "Hey Tim, I had some work still live." Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I was just looking at my phone. I mean, there's not much I'm looking at. You said any trades today? I took one loss and one break even. I took the loss that I took yeah, it was like right after 10 a.m. So like 10 a.m. news came out, which didn't even do much. Like that's the news candle right here, down right there. But so when we kind of came down, I was looking on the higher time frame, and at that point, we had like just swept out this low over here in ES. And at the time, it looked like we were rejecting off of it a little bit. So what did I try? It was yeah, this 1 minute inverse, like kind of right here. This one. Yeah, so I took that inverse and I pretty much just got clapped right after. Straight to stop loss. But there was like an unfilled 5 minute right above that was a little, I think the unfilled 5 minute was right here. Yeah, and then I got break even on like another long. I took a long of this inversion down here, but that one got stopped at break even. You said the voice is breaking. I'm probably standing too far away. Is that better now? Does it help if I like sit over here, or I guess it's okay now. Yeah, I was probably too far away, not talking loud enough. But I mean, yeah, I got break even on this one. I mean, maybe if NQ can take out London lows, react off that maybe. Yeah, I was trying to take a long before because I'm sorry, a short before because we tapped into like this 5 minute gap right here, and I was like, oh, I can start looking for shorts now, but I couldn't get an entry. I mean, there have to be mad unfilled gaps being left behind. So we just took out London lows by like a tick. You said, so do you have any setup pre and post news? I usually don't trade before news, but after news, like I should get rid of this up here. But after news, I usually like if there's like an extreme wick left behind, like I call them data wicks. So like theoretically, let's say like this candle over here was 10 a.m. and we left behind a wick on top, I would target that because I feel like those data wicks are strong draws in liquidity, especially if like let's say we leave behind one and we leave behind two, we sweep out one, then we go for the other one. So the thing is, I mean, normally, like, I take continuation trades off 5 or 15 minutes, but like the thing is, it's like, am I really gonna target a low that just swept out London lows? So I mean, I can't. That's kind of cooked for shorts. But I mean, if we get an immediate reaction off London lows, and like let's say we like invert this 5 minute, the only thing that sucks is I have to go break even at the other unfilled five. But I mean, honestly, I don't even think we're gonna get a bounce. You said, do you like sh- do you like share what news is going on now live? I can't check. I mean, I usually just use like a website called Forex Factory. It's one word, and I just filter it by like you can specify which like economic data you want to look at. So I just look at the U.S. dollar, and then you can folder you can filter by what type of news too. Yeah, because like for example, this morning there was the ISM manufacturing PMI. I think I can probably even show you my screen. I think you should be able to see that. This is what Forex Factory looks like. So you can there's like this little green thing. I don't think it shows on mouse, but it's like this little green box in the top right. You click, and then for currencies, you just click none, deselect them all, right? I'll just select the US dollar. And you could look at yellow folder, but I feel like it just kind of clouds things sometimes. I'll hit apply. Yeah, so today, like, there was news at 10 a.m. And yeah, there's no news tomorrow. Oh, wow, there's actually 10 a.m. news again on Wednesday. And Friday, I don't know what's going on there. It's normally non-farm payroll, like NFP. I don't even know if they're going to do NFP this week. Last month, I think they waited like 2 weeks or a week to do NFP or something stupid. So I mean, we opened up this 5 minute gap over here, but we never tapped into it. You said, so what type of news affects the most? So the red folder news is what affects things like the most, and the orange folder is like the middle, and the yellow is like least affecting. And then if anything's gray, it's usually like a bank holiday or like this time, for example, it shows the daylight savings time shift. So I guess like white is like just stuff like that. But probably actually might tap into this 5 minute. It'd be interesting to see though if we can. It's gonna make me hesitate though, because if we retrace back up and get a reaction out of there, I just hate taking a short after we just swept out London lows. There is this new day opening gap below though. Honestly, for the sheer fact that there's this new day opening gap below, I would take shorts actually. I mean, I gotta mark this out properly though. I marked it out incorrectly once before. So I mean, the best way to mark this out is you want to go to the 1 minute, right? And then mark out that's the last candle. That's a bearish candle, so we'll go to the closing price of it. That's the gap. But so I want to see us retrace back into that 5 minute and get a reaction down out of it for me to take a short. Ooh, coming close already. Nice, nice, nice. So we tapped into that. I have a feeling I might be forced to. Oh, this might not even open up a 30-second gap. No, this is good. Okay. So I'm pretty much just watching to see what the highest time frame gap that's going to open up here is. And then if we get a good reaction out of there, I'd take a short. Only because I feel like we got to fill that new week opening gap. I usually hate taking shorts or longs or any type of trade. You said look for 1 minute IFVG for sell side. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean if that's the highest time frame, I'd take the 1 minute. I just hate how we just took out London lows though, but There's even a chance we might open up this 3 minute. And if this 3 minute's gonna open up, I gotta look at that one instead of the 1 minute. I mean, there's even a chance though that we could just run straight through this 5 minute gap and invert it. There's no way this 5 minutes about to invert. It came close. We might not even open up this 15 minute down here. I thought we were gonna open up. I feel like unless we start kind of starting to move down sometime soon, honestly, there's a chance I might flip back on bullish. And I don't even know if I get an entry on this, but I feel like if I get a good enough close, I'm trying to think this is even worth it. I could take an inversion off this 5 minute and then go break even at this next unfilled 5 minute. I feel like that's just not clean, but still have 3 minutes. I mean, the way I'd look for longs, let's say if we tap into this unfilled 5 minute gap up here, I'd look for a retracement down to a bullish 5 minute gap and get a rejection out of there. So there's like a minute and a half till this 5 minute candle closes. That'll be pretty important to me. I mean, because if this 5 minute gap actually starts holding now, I'd consider shorts maybe. For me to consider any short though, I'd have to see this 5 minute gap get inversed. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna do that. So I mean, this is hard for me to decide on. I can't figure out if I want to take this. I mean, I just hate how I'm putting my stop loss really close to that that gap. Was that new week opening gap? But I mean, if we're gonna react like that, I mean, I also don't want to have my stop cooked though. My risk to reward. Yeah, because if it closes up there, I mean, I can't take that. Yeah, I was thinking it might close further down. Um, mm, I'm gonna try this if it closes through. Okay, yeah, I'm in there. Um, I'll just show my executions. So I mean, I'm gonna be break even on this mad quick. Like the second we hit this unfilled 5 minute gap, I gotta do a break even. Oh, I'm showing it on TradingView. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, right there. That's my break even. The thing I'm thinking about right now is I feel like I could have. I didn't think we were going to get a retracement to unfilled 5 minute gap we opened up. I feel like 2020 hindsight, I should have just waited for a retrace into that 5 minute gap and try to go for like a lower time frame entry. Yeah, because we just tapped into that 5 minute right now. So hopefully this will act as support down here. Yeah. Starting to react up. I feel like if I didn't take that original trade, there is a 1 minute I could take. Yeah, I mean, there's. Let's say if I didn't get in originally off that 5 minute close, there's like this 1 minute inversion right here. You said you were thinking the same thing, like wait for a retest, yeah. Because I feel like if we're gonna invert that 5, then like respect the bullish 5, it's pretty obvious at that point. Hmm. There's no 2 minute gap here, right? No 2 minute, no 3 minute. The 1 minute's the highest time frame here. And hopefully this 5 minute gap should hold. Honestly, not the best start, to be honest. We probably are tapping into EQ of this 5-minute gap if I had to guess. Like equilibrium. So hopefully we can start pushing up now. Unfortunately, that 1 minute is like the only gap that's like a bearish gap I could take an inverse off of. Definitely on the 1 minute though, where this candle's getting a lot of momentum, I feel like. One thing I don't like about this inverse is how long it's taking, but honestly, if this 1 minute closes through, I'm just gonna add to my position and trail my stop. Like I'll trail my stop to that most recent internal low. Damn, it didn't close through though. That sucks. But I mean, if next candle, if it happens, I'll take like a long, something like this. I don't know where I'd target, honestly. I'd have to think about that. I'm still waiting for this 1 minute to invert. So I'm hoping that this next candle will close above like this 1 minute, because essentially what that would mean is that will my monitors freeze? I gotta deal with that later. So I'm going to. The only thing is, I really can't add if we're gonna put in an SMT at the high. I can't even check if there's an SMT when monitor's frozen. Yeah, I guess I mean, because I would have went break even at the most recent internal high. I'm gonna assume that ES took it. Why is my monitor? Yeah, my monitor's frozen. Not my trading view one. This one's fine for some reason. Oh, wait, I can probably move my window over to look at it. I don't know. I'll deal with this later. Is it gonna let me open NQ and ES at the same time? No, it does not. That's annoying. Is there a way I can change that? I don't think so. Wow. I can't believe that one. So that 1 minute actually did invert. I missed that. If I wanna, oh, I'm not gonna check if ES took the internal high. I meant to check that. This really threw me off. My monitor froze. So I guess ES probably did take that internal high. So I gotta move my take profit though, because I'm not doing that. Where is this unfilled file I want to target before? Dude, I can get such a tight stop on this. There's just a consistency rule I gotta keep in mind. Well, if I already took one loss on the day, I can make that back. You said, bro, the news or something totally affecting crypto right now? Interesting. I mean, NQ just started moving really bullish. I'm just looking at, dude, could I really target, like, where is the nearest gap I could target? Because, like, that's crazy. I can't target anything closer. I'm not gonna lie though, if I lose this trade, I'm gonna blame my monitor freezing. Because my monitor I'm looking at trading view on it right now is frozen. And I was going back and forth with if I wanted to add to this over here. Because I couldn't see ES, but I mean it might have worked out for me. So getting really close to my break-even point. The thing is, this makes me wonder if I should not. I don't feel like going to one-to-one. The main reason I don't feel like going for one-to-one is because this account's kind of in drawdown. I feel like, I don't know. I could just target that high up there. I feel like that's a lot more reasonable. Oh, in case anyone's wondering, the reason my stop loss is like kind of looking weird, I could have put it there, but I at that point I'd only have like $100 left to draw down. So like, I'm not trying to trade an account. Okay, break even. This thing better not start reacting off that immediately. It did in fact react on that immediately. I mean, at least good break even point. Definitely a good break even point. I'll move my stop up because I feel like if it's gonna go in there, it's gonna stop me out. Ooh, is there hope for me? Probably not. Nope, I'm cooked. Dude, no way. No way that me trailing my stop is gonna be the reason this. No way. Okay. But yeah, okay, we're chilling. But honestly, I gotta think fast because if we're gonna react off this 5 minute immediately like that, there's a 1 minute that just inverted. Dude, what is the stop on that? Oh my god, I gotta be quick. What's the stop on that? I knew I had to be quick on that. I knew that was gonna happen. Can I limit this? If we can retrace up, I kind of want to sell 5. Just to add more to my position, because like what? And I hate that I can't even monitor ES. Because maybe I should be break even here. I can't even check because my monitor is low-key kind of frozen. It's not low-key, I mean it is frozen. Maybe I should open TradingView on... Oh, I have TradingView. Okay, cool. Oh, cool, there's not an SMT, so I can add to this position. Okay. For targets, right? So I don't know why I feel like trying to hit a home run today. That setup happened so quick though. Oh wait, we just took out my break even. Yeah, I gotta go break even. That was mad quick. That all happened so quick. So this is honestly a nice reaction so far. So the main reason that made me like go into these shorts so quick though was like I feel like on that original trade my break even was that 5 minute gap, and I feel like if we're gonna hit that and immediately react off of it, like maybe I should be bearish. I gotta figure out. This is stressing me out. My monitor's not working. Um, if my computer does anything funny, I'm just trying to mess with something. Did I fix it? Okay, I turned on and off display link. I guess that's a temporary fix. You said, bro, I'm done for the day. Time to sleep. Bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I appreciate you stopping by. Mm. I really hope I don't get stopped to break even here. This order block's got to hold. Oh my god. How many times can I get stopped to break even? Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna take any more trades, but I really just want to watch if this thing is gonna stop me out at break even like that, and then run. I might crash out. I don't think it's going to. Okay, yeah, no. I mean, honestly, it's so late in the day. We never even tapped into this. No, we did. Oh wait. Oh my god. There it is. There it is. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I just want to see if I made the right decision moving south to break even. I'm being nosy. Cool. That makes me happy. So I guess I'll just recap the day and go over all the trades I took today. I'm down like 1R on the day. I took, was it 3 trades, 2 break evens, 1 loss. But I'll move over to TradingView for that. So should I clear my drawings or not? So the first trade I took was like right after 10 a.m. So I was waiting for 10 a.m. news to come out. I was kind of like sitting here looking if anything clear appeared, but I figured I really wanted to wait until 10 a.m. came out, the news, because there was red folder news at 10 a.m. But it didn't even do anything. I mean, like this right here is that 10 a.m. candle. So the gap that 10 a.m. candle made got inverted. So I feel like at this point enough time had passed since the news came out. I was willing to try along, and I saw that like this was the highest time frame gap separating us. And there was an unfilled 5 minute, right? Yeah, this is the trade I'm talking about right now. Yeah, see, there's this unfilled 5 minute gap right here. So that was going to be the break even point. I think that was the one I lost on. Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, that was going to be the break even point. That unfilled 5 minute gap. I was just going to go for a 1-to-1. So it pretty much stop rated me, and then it went to rebalance that 5 minute gap. So the thing was, I actually did try, when I saw that it stop rated like that, and it had this huge displacing candle like that, inverted that 1 minute gap. Not the same 1 minute gap though. I mean, I'm talking about this 1 minute gap right here. So I took an inverse off that. I mean, that cooked my risk reward. This trade like would not have stopped. Well, the thing was, I actually wanted to go break even at how did I get break even on this? Oh wait, no. That's how I break even on this. Yeah, so I went break even when we hit the until 5 minute. I want to double check my executions to make sure I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I stopped the break even at 10:14. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I got stopped to break even there because I went break even at the unfilled 5 minute. It was either the unfilled 5 minute or that internal high, one of the two. I think it was the 5 minute, but yeah, it was. But the last trade that I took that you saw me just get stopped to break even on right here. Oh wait, no, there were 3 break evens. My bad, 4 trades. I really traded a lot today. But the other one was, so I saw that the original idea was I was trying to enter off, we inversed this 5 minute right here, and then there's this other unfilled 5 minute gap up here. So I was saying, you know what? I'll just take the close right over here. I'll go break even at this next unfilled 5 minute gap and put my stops down here. Just go for 1-to-1 or whatever I was going to go for, right? So we inverted that. So the thing I was looking at is I was like, you know what? On hindsight, I see that we opened up this bullish gap. Now that we inverted that, I should have just waited for a retrace into that, right? So we actually did get that, and then the 1 minute gap was the highest time frame gap, like one right up here, right? This 1 minute. So we did come up and invert this 1 minute, right? We came up here, and we actually pulled back, so I was able to get a pretty nice entry. So I took that 1 minute, and then I went break even when we hit that unfilled 5 minute gap up here, which we pretty much perfectly hit, right? And then came right back down. So the thing was, when I saw that type of reaction, like I was like thinking to myself, you know what? If we're gonna react like that off that 5 minute gap, maybe we should be bearish, because like I mean I feel like we kind of kept moving down all day. We didn't really react off anything too well, except for kind of this. But I was questioning if I should be bearish, but so I saw the break even on that, and then the next like that long, and then so for that short I took, I saw that there was this 1 minute gap right here, highest time frame gap. I took an inversion off of that, and that was my final trade for the day that you guys just saw me take. So I was honestly going for a pretty high risk reward. I could have on this one. I definitely could have gotten out at 1-to-1, but I was going for more than that, only because honestly, that's something I should really review in my head. I mean, because I feel like in my back testing, I like to close all my trades at 1-to-1 pretty much, or like maybe 1-to-1.5 if there's a really obvious draw. But I feel like today I knew I was get close to blowing that account, so I kind of wanted to like get profit back. So I mean, I could have closed the break even today if I closed at 1-to-1. Whatever. I mean, one thing that really threw me off though during this trading session was today's my first day trading on my new MacBook, and my monitor two out of my 3 monitors froze at one point. So I was like, what's going on? But yeah, that was pretty much the trading session. I mean, this thing probably is the break-even rate of death. Wow. I guess I'll keep looking at this. I mean, I'm just gonna beat myself up, but I'll show you with my executions. I feel like it's got more effect. Well, I mean, if we're gonna remain in bullish order flow, I might just sweep some of these lows down here and reject up. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not going to do that. So, I mean, yeah, that was pretty much. I mean, those were the trades I took. Before I wrap up, does anyone have any questions on anything that happened today or any questions at all? I guess probably not, but make sure you guys check out Alpha Futures. They're my favorite prop firm, and you can use discount code TIMB272. It'll get you 10% off all evaluations, so definitely checking them out. And I also have my free Discord in that pinned comment, so join that free Discord. But I appreciate everyone stopping by today, and I hope you guys all have a great day.